All right. Coming back once again with a little real talk video. Hope and pray that everybody has been doing well as I thank the Lord for this beautiful, blessed day. As you can see the title up there, I made it. I made it without you, Dad. I made it. I done came all the way without you. And I want to give a hats off right now, man, once again to all the single moms. God bless you. May God keep on keeping his loving and protecting arms and guidance all around you. You know, we hear so much talk about, bad children and bad baby mamas, bad baby daddies. But what I want to do in this video is come different because we don't applaud each other enough. We don't encourage each other enough. And when I think about this title, it makes me think about so many people that have made it without their father. I'm not doing this video to make no deadbeats mad, nothing like that. But you're probably gonna get mad anyway because the truth hurts. Because we got a lot of children out here with no daddies around. And I know things fall on both sides, on the mama and the daddy. But it's amazing to me how mama can just put all differences to the side and keep going. Keep taking care of the baby no matter what. I talked about King Solomon had to make that decision with the two prostitute women when one child was dead and she was trying to claim the other. And then I talked about this 6-year-old girl by the name of Lexus. Alexis saved her mother, Miss Parker's life, as she jumped in front of the man that was shooting. And she took the bullets instead of her mom. And I made a statement saying how children can be a blessing in many ways. Now, I made it without you, Dad. And I'm giving a shout out to my man, Renard. It was tough growing up. I had to learn the hard way. So many young men out here right now dealing with this because there is no dad around. And the reason why I want to title this video, I made it without you, Dad, because I want you to think with me for a moment about all the celebrities, all the entertainers, football players that have made it without their daddy. As I'm thinking in this video, I'm thinking about one of my favorite is Mr. Jamie Foxx, better known as Eric Bishop. And Jamie is from down here in Dallas. Well, he's from Terrell, or some of y'all might say Terrell, Texas, which is about 30 minutes from where I am. And I'm always in Jamie's hometown in Terrell because I got a lot of people down there I play for, a couple of people I know. Big shout out to you, Rich, Rod, if y'all looking at this video. And they know Jamie Foxx very well. They grew up with him, went to school with him. And I always look at television and sports especially and notice how when they give them the microphone and they do the little interviews with them, everybody always say, "Hi, Mom." But you don't never really hear too many people say, "Hi, Dad." There is not a lot of support from the dad. But what gets me, that's why I titled it, I made it this far without you. What gets me is you can ask some of these people that have made it big time and they daddy didn't want to be around. All their life, he didn't want nothing to do with them. Now all of a sudden they got money. They popular. Now daddy come out of nowhere with his hands out. But they have made it this far without you. So now you want to step on the scene because my son is famous or my daughter is famous. They making money now. I had time to lay down, have sex, and have that baby. Some men done put up so much money for the woman to get, you go get that abortion. And when the woman decides to keep that child, hang in there with that child, and then later on that child becomes such of a blessing that that child is able to bless everybody around them. Mama ain't got to work another day in her life. Now daddy is jealous. But where was you at? And I thought about this title as I was looking at the young, well, not the young movie, but the movie Drumline that Nick Cannon did, and how Nick Cannon he was cold on them drums. And Nick Cannon made a saying in the movie toward his daddy as he went down there and seen him in the little booth. And he told his daddy how he was accepted in college. And he made a statement, said, I made it this far without you. And he said, I'm going to keep on making it without you. So once again, to the single moms, hats off. I know a lot of people say, well, it can't be done. Well, let's just take a good look around. How many celebrities do we know right now? Football players, athletes, movie stars made it growing up and turning out to be successful without their father around. So I made it without you, Dad. And Mama was always there. It's just something about that mother's love. Sometimes I wish, all the time I wish, that a father's love for their son, like my boy Dan, when I look at Big Dan down there and I look at how he is so close with his daughter. We need more like that. And then what tops it off, you got a man that comes from nowhere, loves the mother, and step up and become a dad for another man's child or children. So ladies, if you're looking at this, single moms, you never know how God gonna bless you. Though you've been doing it by yourself, but you ain't been in it by yourself because the Lord been right there helping. But I made it this far without you, Dad. When I needed to have that talk with man to man, you wasn't there. When I needed to learn how to drive, you wasn't there. When I wanted to learn how to shoot the basketball, you wasn't there. When I was trying to throw the football, you wasn't there. When I wanted to do all these type of manly things, you wasn't there. But now all of a sudden, I done made something out of my life. And I'm giving a shout out to my man Roderick as I was reading your email. 2 emails with the same thing. Awesome. And you said you never knew who your father was. He never came back. He just left. And then he turned around, started a family somewhere else. But you say you're 25 now. No baby mama drama. You 25 now. You got your own crib. You're 25 now. You got your own vehicle. You're 25 now. And you're doing well. And you did it without who? Father. So I made it this far. I wish you could have been there, but now that I'm grown, I'm by myself and alone now. Do I really need your help? Now you want to come back in my life and play daddy. Now let me say this the right way also, because I always talk about forgiveness, which is a hard thing to do. And you got to forgive. You got to, no matter what. And it's a process. But once you forgive, you release and let go. You'll find yourself moving on better because you holding on to something that's going to keep you angry. They walked out of your life. They did what they did. Everybody left you. And when people walk out on you, sometimes that's the best thing, the biggest blessing that ever come. That's why I say it ain't about where you came from. It's about where you're going. And don't let the past mess up your future by not dealing with the past. Dealing and closing those chapters out of your life. Hats off. Major shout out to all the celebrities, all the football players, basketball players, whatever, movie stars, whatever that you do. And you made it. And mama was there. See, back in the day, you always had that big mama, praying grandmother. As Bernie Mac said before, Ain't no more big mamas around. You're a great grandma now when you're 35. Because the way the children are having babies now at an early age. But don't let nothing stop you from getting to your goal. I made it without you. Dad, thank God for my mama. She hung in there. I made it without you. Now I'm successful. Now I'm popular. Now you got your hands out. And now you want to claim me as your son or your daughter. But I made it this far because I had God and I had mama. And I had people around me that wasn't even in my family that stuck closer than the blood. This is why church family is so important also. God bless you and God keep you. I made it this far without you. Dad, peace.